Good morning, y'all. So it's currently, oh, and excuse the show in the background. But today is Wednesday, October 1st, 10:59 to basically 11. I've been up for at least a couple hours trying to clean up, the usual, make the bed, be productive. But I did wake up in like a really not a good mood, just tired of feeling as stagnant as I am. Also, I really just went blank of what I wanted to say. Oh, I had this idea in my mind of this series, like 30 days after turning 30, but I already didn't record the first day. So the first day, yesterday I didn't do anything, and I feel like I let that take over me actually executing my idea, which is bad. That's negative. So I'm gonna at least try to execute my idea 30 days after turning 30, even though every day is probably not gonna be me showing my day-to-day, because as y'all may not that I'm in a hotel right now. So basically it'll probably just be me expressing my feelings, talking about things that come to mind, things like that, and maybe some goals I have as far as there's things now that I'm in this new stage and I'm a mom, I have a daughter, just looking back on my relationship with my mom and things like that, or things that I wish I would have experiences I wish I would have had as a kid, like learning to do my makeup or things like that, things I still need to learn and I'm wanting to learn now. So it's taking this time to learn those things so that I can at least give her tips and show her hey, we can do our makeup together. That's something a bonding thing that I never had. So things like that, just getting into executing ideas and just my goals and things like that, just so that I can make this stage of my life way better than my 20s. Because as y'all can see, I'm kind of at rock bottom and I'm 30, so it's I don't want to be here. So it's working out of that and using my energy in a more positive way, or alchemizing it to make myself better, make my situation better. But I've been trying to do Feeney's hair. That's another thing that I'm really struggling with, internally, how I feel about that, because I feel she doesn't like to wear a bonnet. Her dad doesn't enforce her wearing the bonnet, and her hair is getting eaten up by all of the lint that's on these sheets. And I'm taking the time to do her hair, put love and energy into it, just for it to get ruined or things like that. So I'm trying to skip the urge of wanting to lock her hair up, because I know it'll be easier for me and things like that. But I also enjoy styling her hair, and I want her to make that decision. If she would want to lock her hair, I wouldn't make that for her. My goal is to just, what the heck, y'all? My goal is to just try to get her hair growing and healthy and thriving, so that she at least has something to work with, so she can decide. Y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play her a movie probably, and then I'll come back and finish my chat. And maybe her hair will be done and I can show you by the time I come back, if she lets me. What? So hey y'all, it is October 2nd, so my third day of being 30. And I haven't checked in with y'all. I really haven't done much. Well, I've been productive as far as I edited a video from my fashion channel. I've been just focused on just pumping out fashion content, because that's kind of the easiest for me right now, since lifestyle wise I feel pretty stagnant. But I did wake up in a good mood, which is very hit or miss these days, and I just felt good energy, good vibes. I was productive. I did work a little bit on my AI job, and then I just edited most of the day. Me and Feeney girl are here. Her dad actually had a job today. Sorry y'all, my bonnet. But yeah, I'm just about to watch YouTube and relax and wind down, because what else is there to do? And her dad's gonna be home soon. He's gonna bring us food and everything, so I'm excited for that. Excited to eat and everything. But all right, y'all, I'm just honestly just checking in to keep my commitment. At least I'm gonna try to check in every day and talk about my feelings. I probably could have talked about my feelings, how I'm feeling more today, but it was a good day, good mood. I was productive. I was able to finish my vlog and just put up content and stuff like that. So I will check in with you guys if I have anything else to check in with. Good morning, y'all. It is currently, I don't even know the time or the date, but I think it's the 6th. It's Monday, and I think we finally were able to get some help and a saving grace. Very thankful to my girl Devania. We have a house to go to so that we don't have to pay every day. It's about to be our 3rd month in this hotel, paying $65 a day, and it's been getting harder to maintain it because, you know, paying every day is hard. But anyway, so this will be our journey from here on out. We'll just see where the day goes. I'm kind of in a scramble right now because we do need to be out of here soon. But okay, hold on, I have to get her. All right, hi y'all. So I'm just here. Feeny girl is watching Lila in the Loop and eating her food from earlier. So if you hear that in the background, excuse that. But I just want to come and update you guys that we have finally starting to see that the light at the end of the tunnel. We're finally getting over the hump of being in this hotel. Almost 3 months here, and it's been a struggle. I can honestly feel my mental health declining, honestly, but things are looking up. But today, my husband, like an hour ago, he just went to go look at the house. Of course, we're still without a car, so he was able to get a ride over there. It's about a 30-minute ride, and I told him to get footage and videos, so if he does that, you'll see them. I'll insert them. But we're just trying to see what the house looks like, and like what condition it's in, things like that. We just don't want to be in the dark about it. This is a good size house, good price, all that, and there are some loose ends that we need to tie up, but we just want to see like what we're working with when it comes to everything. So I'm excited. So when he gets back, I'm gonna make a video. I don't know if it'll be on here or if it'll be a short form video. But yeah, I just want to come and update you guys about what's been happening, what's going on, how things are starting to progress, and how we actually might have a place here for once. You guys don't know the backstory on us in Atlanta, but it's always been a struggle. Like it's always been a struggle, but finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah. Okay, hey y'all. As y'all can see, I actually tried to get myself a little bit. I took a shower today, basically, but today is October 9th. I honestly feel like I missed a meeting that I was supposed to attend, but why you hit me? Hi. But anyway, we are still here at the hotel. Everything is coming to a head. Everything that we thought would happen is low-key falling through, but we still were able to get assistance until moving into somewhere. We just need the approval letter. Like once we get approved, the funds are there. Does that make sense? So we've been trying to find somewhere to apply and get approved in our situation. So that's our next step. So it's been kind of a struggle right now. At least today, we're still trying to get things situated, trying to get out of here honestly as soon as possible, because every day we're spending money to live here and it's not practical with our lifestyle and everything like that. So we need somewhere where we can be for a month, pay at a month's rate. Does that make sense? But yeah, we're here, and I just want to update you guys on what we have going on. Still here. Good morning, y'all. So it's currently October 11th, I believe, Friday. I'm not sure in the time, but of course, as you can see, we're still in the hotel. But I think we're really getting close to narrowing in on a place. We just have to follow through with the application, pay the fees and everything. But basically, I just came on here to vent and rant a little bit because my husband is still stuck on having other options. I feel like he really wants us to be in a house, which at the end of the day, a house is our end goal completely. And I'm just trying to get somewhere so that we're able to save our money. But basically, he had reached out to a private owner where we're familiar with her house. We're familiar with people who have lived in her house. We've been in the house, things like that. So we reached out to her. She responded super late last night at 12 a.m. We had scheduled a meeting. I called her this morning. I was just telling her our situation, how we're basically in a transition period, but we have the funds to, we have the help to get in, blah, blah, blah. And she was basically telling us her price and that she's stuck on the house. It is a 3-bedroom house and she wants it for $1,900 a month, which I get it, but we're just wondering if work was actually done into the house since there have been tenants or whatever. And I was just telling her yeah, this is our situation, being very transparent. We have the help, we have our own job, my husband plans to get more employment once we're in a stable place. It's kind of hard to, I don't know. Basically, we've been on a paying day-to-day basis for the past almost 3 months at this point. So we have the proof of all that. Everything we needed to get the funding, I could have provided to her. And she was like, yeah, I'm looking for 19 at the lowest. So that's already over our budget. But I feel like we could have got the funding, of course. So she wanted $4,000 to move in. And then, of course, we would have to do the basics, utilities, all that, which is fine. But it's just in my heart. And then she was trying to say she charges $1,000. Basically, the house is a room. She charges by the room normally. And obviously, we would want the whole house. There's 3 of us. We have a kid. It's a 3-bedroom house. It's comparable. And she's trying to say that she usually sells each room for $1,000. She's oh, because I was telling her we know of so and so who lived there, and she's yeah, when so and so lived here, she paid $1,000 for 1 room. And I'm okay, I get it. So that happens. The conversation happens. I'm okay, we can always call you back, and then we talk to my husband about it. So that was the end of the conversation. Already feeling she's just trying to get money, because we had offered for a reduced rent just for us to help her fix it up, because we know that there's work that needs to be done. There was work that needed to be done when these people were living there. So it's has she done the work? We don't know. But so that happened, and then she's gonna text me back, and this is what really threw me over, is she texted me back lying, saying oh, the tenant just decided to extend the just decided to do an extension, and I'll let you know if and when she decides to leave. So it's you're lying now. It's so convenient that it's very convenient how all of a sudden you have a tenant that wants to extend it when you were trying to rent out rooms. So is it one tenant that's extending? So there's one person that has the whole house now when you were giving me, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of interestingness, lying. And the lying is what threw me over the edge, and the lying is what is just pissing me off. But all I know is that everything's gonna come full circle for us. And when it comes time for that, if that house ever, you guys know that we're into the tax deeds and all that. I'm searching, I'm looking. Once that house is on the auction, whether it be a lien, a deed, anything, I'm grabbing it. Now I just have a personal vendetta. That might be the pettiness in me. I'm, it's petty, but snatching it. If it ever comes an opportunity for me to snatch up that property and own it, not rent it out for $1,000, not rent out a room for $1,000 in your house, but the whole house, I'm snatching it. I will be when I'm doing my tax deed research, I will keep that one on my list to always check up on. You know what I'm saying? Something about it just rubbed me the wrong way, because it's I was very honest with her, transparent. I'm literally telling you that I'm living in a hotel right now. Me and my husband have been working to maintain a hotel, paying $65 a day for these past 3 months. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Something about it just rubbed me the wrong way. This is a 5-minute rant. literally a rant, but I just had to come on here and just vent about that because it really put like energy, like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, but yeah, we're still here. Hopefully this should be our last day. I'm marking that as my word. Like, we should be being able to move out by tomorrow into a place, because there's no reason that we shouldn't. But yeah, I feel like we have a good option right now. It sucks that my husband is still trying to find more options, and I'm like, let's just go with this option. The application fee is affordable. We've already talked to the people and they're willing to work with us. You know, I've already sent documents. We just got to finalize the application. So there's actually 2 options that have like reached out to us, but one of them, they had really bad, like, they had some bad reviews recently of like shooting and stuff, and I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like, I know we're in a desperate situation, but never too desperate to where I would live somewhere where like people are shooting, and it seems like it's like senseless shooting. Like, it's not even justified. It's literally people just shooting because, I don't know. But yeah, so we do have options. He's of course looking for more options, but I feel like he's just more stuck on the aspect of the house thing, when it's like, we can get a house, like, once we're able to say we won't be in, like, now that we have the knowledge that we have about the tax deeds and all this, like, this is just going to be a stepping stone. It might not be a house yet, but a house is sure to come, and it definitely for sure might be that house that she just tried to play me with. But anyway, I just wanted to come in and check in with y'all and just have this memory for when I snatch her house in the tax deed or the auction, when you don't pay your taxes on it, because honestly that's what it's giving. Like, you're just trying to charge people to pay your taxes. But I don't know, I'm just tired of the money hungriness, when it's like there's people out here like us that really need somewhere to live, and people, I don't know, I feel like they can't grasp that. Because I know before, the people that are living there before, she wasn't doing extensive checks. These people weren't paying her for months and they were still living there. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything will come full circle, and I will let God handle what he needs to handle when it comes to the lying. Like, that's what threw me. Like, you don't need to lie. Like you didn't need to lie. Like, but yeah, I will update you guys if anything else happens. Like, when we submit our payment, I will update you, all that, when we get the approval, all that. But I have a lot of catching up to do with y'all. So good morning, y'all, or good afternoon. It is 3:29, October 10th, and I'm still looking like this. I just wanted to update you guys. So we've been applying. We have 2 main options, and they've been kind of giving us a little bit of a time, but I think everything is verified except for my AI job, which is like, they're failing to respond to emails, even though I've given them my offer letter. I've given them 4 things of pay stubs from ADP. Like, I don't get what more it is to verify for this job. At this point, I just want to like forget about the job, take the job off at this point, because they're not going to respond, or they're not going to respond in a timely manner because of the type of job it is. But we're just here. Me and Feeny girl, you can hear she's watching, it's called Doc Stuffins in the background. And y'all, I already had 1 BF today. Like, just the process of like doing this is frustrating me, because I know that there's people here that scam and have an easier time of getting approved to places, when it's like, it's just crazy how things are and life works here. But I'm just starting to feel the pressure of everything, of just wanting to leave and be out, and we're so close that it's like, why are these little things like inconveniencing it? Like, it shouldn't take this much to verify my job when I'm already giving you an offer letter, 4 pay stubs. Like, I just emailed them like, what more can I do? Like, what more can I do? And I gave them the HR's number. I've given them my manager's number. I've reached out to them, showed them that I'm reaching out. Like, what more can I do? But I think hopefully by end of day, we need to have a place, because we're tired of paying here day to day. it's a toll. Like, it's like when you're so close, but yet so far. Like, that's how it feels. Like, we're right at the finish line, but it's like the finish line keeps moving. But yeah, I just know, like, once this period is over, a lot's about to change. Numbers gonna change. I've already blocked so many people because it's just like, when you're in such a dire situation of survival mode, it just shows you who's really there and willing to help you. But yeah, I'm about to continue what I'm doing, which is waiting for emails or waiting for news about what's gonna happen next. But we're really close, y'all. We're super close. And hopefully the next time I come on here and I see 222 on my camera, so I'm gonna take that as confirmation that I will be saying we've been approved and we'll be moving in tomorrow. Like, that's all next steps. Good morning, y'all. It's currently 12:47, Monday, October 13th, and everything basically came to a head today, and my mom is on her way to pick me up. She has like about a couple more hours until she arrives, but I'm leaving my relationship and I'm starting my journey of building myself back up after literally losing everything. So I just packed up everything that we have in the room, as much as I could, so that I can just put it on a cart to take down when my mom gets here. But I'll show you guys like everything that I have. It's kind of a lot. Hopefully everything can fit. If not, I'm okay with like leaving some stuff behind, obviously. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys like the state of the room and everything. I don't know if I'll record like my mom coming and stuff, but I'll definitely give you a follow-up when we make it to North Carolina. And it's 222 on my SD card, so I'm gonna take that as a sign to keep going. So I put Phoenix's clothes. I have like a few things up there, everything over here, and then those 2 containers over there, this pillow. This is how Phoenix is looking. Alright, y'all, so I am in the car now. My mom came and picked us up. Basically, we had gotten kicked out. They were saying how the room, they needed to clean it. All the housekeeping people were leaving, so we got kicked out, and I'll have a little bit of footage of that here. And yeah, so now we first stopped at CVS to get Beanie Girl some diapers because she didn't have any. And then now my mom stopped at Papado's. Y'all can see she stopped at Papado's to get some dinner, she said. This is her picking up dinner. But yeah, so we're en route to go back to North Carolina, and I will catch you guys up like once something happens, honestly. But yeah, y'all, this is the beginning of me just trying to build myself back up after literally losing everything. Like, no car, no money. I do have a job, a part-time job, but no house, nothing. Going back home. This time I'm really gonna
of their feet before bed, and the bottoms of